Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in tonight's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is dropping in week 7 of Palace's Winter 2022 collection. Yes, guys, it's that time of the week again. Time to cover the latest week of Palace's latest season. And of course, this week is week 7 of their Winter 2022 season. Now, I have seen a post or two about the drop list. We've obviously covered that there's an Umbro collaboration releasing in this week. It looks like this might be the last week of the winter season. And I say that because there's only 2 pages. Well, I think there's only 2 pages in this Max Merch Instagram post that we're going to be using today to cover the release details, collaborative pieces, seasonal pieces, and my thoughts and opinions on everything. So, unless there's a collab week for week 8, might be the last week for the winter season. And then, what do we? That would make sense because then we've got a couple weeks to do, like 5 or 6 weeks to do the Ultimo season. I guess that kind of works. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last week, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did a collab week for week 8, but we'll stay tuned for that. Anyway, yeah, as mentioned, we're going to be covering everything to do with that with week 7. We'll head on over to this Max Merch More Instagram post now, and we'll start covering the release details for this week 7 drop. Here we are at the Max Merch More Instagram post to cover everything to do with the week 7 drop here, guys. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you want to check it out yourselves. We'll quickly cover the release details to do with this week's drop. So, Palace Winter 2022, week 7. All items will be releasing in-store and online 11 AM Eastern Standard Time, 11 AM GMT time, Friday, November 18th, 2020, which checks out. It doesn't cover the rest of the details, but it is also releasing 11 AM Japanese Standard Time on the Saturday, the 19th, and 11 AM Chinese Standard Time on the WeChat store for a China release. If you guys have any further questions about when and where it's dropping, drop them in the comment section below, and I'll try and help you out the best I can there. There will be an estimated price list dropped on Thursday evening, so stay tuned for that. I'll see if Max Merch has posted that. Not yet, so it's still the most recent post, but stay tuned to Max Merch More's Instagram, and there should be a second post coming, which will be the drop list. Comment below which items you're copping. Likewise here, comment what you're copping. I know some of you guys were keen on that Umbro collab, but yeah, so there's all the release details for week 7. If you have any further questions, comment section or Instagram DMs, hit me up. Now we've just got to cover what we're getting. Let's get into the week 7 drop and see what pieces we're getting. Okay, guys, so here we are on the first page. Obviously, to the first showcase, we have the Umbro soccer jerseys or soccer. I want to say soccer jerseys, but they're more like t-shirts or polos, I suppose, or short sleeve polos, but they are definitely sports themed, sportswear polos at least. We've got one coming in a lavender, a mint, a pink, a bluey grey, and a red. Lots of different color options here. I know that some of you guys were keen on the mint ones, the lavender ones. Yeah, and that's totally fair. I feel like these will definitely do very well in the UK. It's personally just not for me. I don't wear a lot of sportswear when it comes to my outfits. I'm a big fan of leather sports jackets though. Love that stuff. But yeah, that is the first pieces releasing this week. Various different colors of it. We've got the sports shorts, the Umbro sports shorts, and the jersey windbreaker polo combination here. It's a lot of different sports silhouettes put together, and I was trying to find the right terminology for it. It's more so like a windbreaker, but then it's got the upper half here of like a polo / jersey. Either way, they're all the Umbro pieces there. I kind of wish there was a little bit more like a soccer ball or something, but we'll take it. Next, we've got the seasonal pieces. We've got the Gore-Tex down Parker in the woodland. We've got it in the ice grey and the black. That is a hectic jacket. It's currently spring, about to become summer. I could not see myself rocking that. That is just so warm. It's not cold enough in Australia to justify something like that. So might have to leave it to you guys in the Northern Hemisphere with your fall winter at the moment. But I'm sure you're a big fan of the piece. I'm sure it'll sell quite well. There it is there. Moving on, we have the Pertex work down jacket. I like this. This is cool. It features this Pertex like quilted look design on a work jacket silhouette, adding some texture to it. It comes in a black, a light blue, and a brown or a tan. Solid color options, cool piece. I can definitely see a lot of people getting around that. I could see my mate Eli actually getting around something like this, maybe in either the black or the tan. Now moving on to the final pieces on page 1, we have the S-line panel in hood in the lilac and the navy. To be honest, it's not really doing too much for me. It's just, yeah, it's a bit of a kind of Palace hoodie. I definitely think my favorite piece on page 1 is going to go to the Pertex work down jacket, as it's something that I could see myself wearing in either the black or tan color. Yeah, no, awesome piece. Some solid pieces on page 1 of week 7. That is everything on page 1 though, guys. Let me know what your favorite piece is and we'll move on to page 2. Now moving into page 2, guys, we have the P-Tech Cord 6 panel, the S-line panel hood. We have the P-Tech Cord 6 panel in the purple. I actually quite like that. The texture with the purple color is quite nice. The light blue is quite nice. Black is quite nice. The S-line panel hood in the gray, it's alright. Yeah, no, I definitely would have to say my favorite piece on page 2 is going to go to the P-Tech Cord 6 panel. But yeah, guys, that is it. That is everything releasing on page 2 and everything releasing in week 7. Yeah, look, there is only 2 pages, as I thought I was right at the start of the video. There's only 2 pages, so a very, very small week. Kind of feels like the leftovers here. Maybe there might be some restocks of some pieces. I'm a little unsure, no confirmation on that, but yeah, that is it, guys. I'd love to hear how you feel about week 7. I definitely feel like this is just a leftovers week, but in saying that though, there are still some solid pieces releasing in this week, like the Pertex work down jacket. I like the P-Tech Cord 6 panel here. Yeah, I still feel like there's some nice pieces here, definitely. But I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on week 7's drop list and anything that drops in it down in that comment section below. Oh yeah, that is everything to cover about week 7, guys. There's not a lot, but we kind of expected that because, you know, the season is wrapping up and they do have one more season to go. So yeah, and there's some nice little leftovers here, but nothing too crazy. Maybe you're really keen on the Umbro collab that is releasing this week though. Maybe you really like the, I don't know, the P-Tech Cord 6 panel or something. If you are going for anything in week 7 and you're feeling something, let me know what you're going to be picking up from this week's drop down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Palace releases, seasons, weeks, all that good stuff, you just got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like in this video, comment in that comment section down below, and the best one, if you haven't already, is subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, I'm trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,495 subscribers before the end of November. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that's everything I got to say about this week's drop, guys. I wish you the best of luck if you are going for something. Hopefully you can pick it up in the size and color you are after. But until the next Palace video, until the next streetwear talk video, until the next drop list video in general, I'll catch you later.